And a good morning to you and welcome your faces in for another video with myself, Darren, HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK. Starting off the day with some vehicle checks on our truck, trailer and container. I'm making sure all the tyres are on nice and good tread, no damage to the sidewalls, rips, tears, etc. You get your hand right into there as well, make sure it's all at good depth. Twist locks are all functional and it's locked into position. All the side markers are all working, so all the electrics. And same for the rear tyres on these trailers. Get your hand right in there. And also come down, make sure there's no damage to these tyres. The container doors are not damaged. Still got the seal on for the client. And all the lights are working. For our first delivery point of today is the container which is on the back. It's got a full load, it needs to be emptied off at one of the clients over in Knowsley. So we're heading over there now. I know exactly where it is, been there once before, which is always helpful because it was a little bit of a struggle to actually get in last time. Try and find the right delivery point for them. Well, at least I know now. Just waiting for this truck to come past. Careful, all them cars parked up. And away we go. Time is currently 25 past 8. It was a little bit of a later start today, 8 o'clock. It's taken 25 minutes for the air pressure to build up enough, do all the vehicle checks, make sure if it was all nice and secure. Checking the route for today as well. Actually, let's go this way. Trying to avoid the traffic going towards the M6. Should be there for, I say, about between 5 past and maybe 10 past 9. Last time we made a delivery of a container there, it was a pretty quick tip as well. Oh, it's taken 45, that's no, I think it's about 28 minutes. It's really quick for a container tip. Fellow trucker, plenty of space. Come on, Aphrodite, get your speed back up. It's quite a heavy container, this one. Time, mate. Onto these slanks just down this little road. Now the only downside about getting onto these slanks of this part is there's a big pedestrian bridge probably about 30-40 yards to the right. So as I'm looking down the road for oncoming traffic, it does make a really big obstruction. You can't really see too much down there, so you just got to take your time. Wait for it to be nice and clear. Just bearing in mind these are doing 60 miles per hour. I'm going to be pulling out doing about 4. Perfect. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, get your speed up. Come on, Aphrodite, you can do this. Oh, good old MENs. I like driving them. They are comfy to drive. You've got a good turning circle. Overall, they are quite reliable as well, but they just lack that bit of power. I'm only just doing 30 miles per hour now. But for your general haulage, yeah, MAN trucks are okay. I keep looking at Volvos. Now here's a question to all the Volvo drivers out there. The FH range, what's your thoughts on them if you've driven them before? Are they quite a good, overall good truck? Reliable, etc.? Are they good for pulling heavy weight? Or do they suffer the same fate as the MAN, where it's a little bit too heavy, the trailer struggles a little bit? So they're one trucks I've never drove. I like the Renaults, they're nice drives. Let out the fellow trucker. After all, we've got to watch each other's backs, help each other out when we can. Can be a tough job at times, so if you make it easy for somebody else, then do it. Not too far from our destination now. I'm going to say about 3 miles away. Continuing down the East Lags to 8580, and then I'm going to be taking a right. I think it's like the 3rd set of lights, maybe second lot. Follow it all the way down to the top of Acorn Field Road, come back down, and then do a right onto Yardley Road, follow that around, and then we'll be able to get to our client through Yardley Road that way. But first of all, I need to make a quick stop over to the little services so I can get some fuel, as I've currently got just around a quarter of a tank, so I may as well get it now, then don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. After all, it's only a 4-day week this week, isn't it? Bank holiday weekend, woohoo! Oh, I love it when I get 4 days off. Go right round. Is that one? Yep, perfect. Taken care of. Time is now 9:05. I'm only around the corner from the client, and it's not actually booked into 10 o'clock, but I'm going to try my luck, see if they can accept it in the next 10 minutes instead. And if I remember rightly, it's a little bit of a tight one to get inside their yard. Okay, that road's back on from my looks of it. So I'm going to drop down the estate through the back route instead. thanks to Final Destination, I always get a little bit wary driving behind trucks with either scaffolding or logs. I know they're secure down and they're not going to move, but after watching that film, it always puts that little bit of a doubt in your mind. I don't know if anybody else is the same. The entrance to our client is just here on the right hand side, so I need to take it really wide. I'll try and get in. It's right behind this car where the cones are, believe it or not. Oh, there's somebody there. Right into there we need to go, and as you can see, there's not a lot of space between me and the road to try and get around in. And whilst we are waiting to get unloaded, I'd like to say a big thank you and a shout out to Stephen and his son Henry Alexander, who currently live over in Mexico. So thank you very much for watching it and tuning in all the way from Mexico. Have a great week, folks. And there goes our ramp into position. Just snaking it a little bit so there's no obstacles on the passenger side. Just keep checking with the mirrors. Trust it. Some really heavy doors on these containers. Secure the doors and away we go. A little bit of a tight gate to get out of here, so I'll keep it at 4 over to the left. Last minute swing to the right. Take it nice and slowly. Make sure your trailer follows you around nicely. And then away we go. And straight over to the docks. We're booked in between 11 and 12 and the time is currently 10:30. Didn't take long whatsoever to get that one tipped. And because I started at 8 o'clock this morning, I don't need a break until later on. I think about 2 o'clock realistically for the 6-hour working time. It's about time, isn't it? This place started having a lot of money poured into it. It's good to see all the new warehouses getting built, some of the smaller older ones getting revamped. At one point it was starting to look like a lot of derelict buildings were here on the Knowsley estate. But now some really nice big warehouses on the go, which is always good because it provides more jobs for the community, people who are living in the area, and that can't be a bad thing, can it? car's gone right through there, you can tell. One thing they need around here though is a truck stop. I think if you open up a truck stop around here, you would make quite a lot of money. I know you can get all these trucks parked on the sides, but if you've got a secure, well, a load that needs secured overnight, you know, truck stop would be perfect. Get a little cafe on it. Yeah, I think it'd do quite well around here. Let's get past this car, and then we can move over. To get ourselves over to the Liverpool docks, can I actually get through this way? Is this closed still? I think they've reopened it, haven't they, on this side? I think it's the opposite side that's closed. There's a truck going down that way, so I presume it's all okay. We need to get ourselves onto the M57, following it northbound all the way to the end, and then down towards Bootle Docks. Can't remember the road name, but I'll let you know when I get on there. Take this container off, switch it with a full one, drop in the full container back at our yard, and then I'm booked in at 4 o'clock over at Manchester. I think it's on Trafford Park. And if you know the Manchester Trafford Park area well, 4 o'clock starts getting a little bit busy around there, so we need to make sure we're in the area nice and early. Little shout out to the trucker then, he just drove past beeping his horn, driving the Tesco's truck on the opposite side of the road. Have a great day, fella. And we're just about to approach the docks now, driving down Princess Way, the A5036. I wonder if that fella has been to one of the Tesco Expresses. So I was talking about them the other day, how much of a nightmare they would be if you turn up at the wrong time. Here we go, 5 to 11, and we're arriving at the docks. And after confirming with the office, I can actually turn up 15 minutes before the booking time. So you get a 1 hour slot. As I mentioned earlier, mine is between 11 and 12. I do like that colour. It's a nice little Scania. A busy day in the docks today. Lots of trucks going in and out. Do you need to come across, mate? Yeah. Thumbs up to the guy on the gate. secure the twist locks. Approaching 11:30 now. Nice and quick. Just over half hour to get one container taken off and one placed on, which is really good timing. That's one thing I do like about the docks. It's a quick turnaround. They don't like to keep you waiting in there, that's for sure. Plan of action: take this back to our yard, drop it onto the ramp so Adam can start unloading it, connect ourselves to another trailer which is parked up, waiting, loaded, ready for a delivery at 4 o'clock over in Manchester, as I mentioned a little bit earlier on. Don't do it! Oh, he may have had a heavy load. I'll give him benefit of the doubt. But yeah, as you see watching these vlogs, the red light gambler is a lot more common than what you'd think. Or what you'd like to hope anyway. Oh, nice little bullnose Scania over there to the right on the other side of the road. Don't know if the camera's going to be able to pick it up. Nice blue one with a red bottom. Come to think of it, I think I may have seen them before at one of the truck shows. It does look familiar. I'll try and see what company it is when I drive past. If you're enjoying the vlogs, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate all the support, so thank you very much. Oh, warning just popped up on the dash. Don't worry, it's nothing too bad. It's just a reminder to fill the water for the window washers. These lights are taking forever. Here we go. He probably went through a red light as well. There's a Bordeaux Scania there on the right hand side. I'll be able to just see it. Harrison's. He's trying to get another lane. For some reason they're driving 26 miles per hour in a 40. I won't say what they were doing, but there wasn't paying attention on the road, let's just say that. To get back to our yard, we're following this road right down until the end, and then it joins straight onto the M58, following the M58 right down to the end, and then we're coming off to go down to the M6 southbound, following the M6 south for about 3 or 4 junctions, and then we're at our yard at Haydock. And in goes the screen wash. It's 12:20, we're back at the yard. Screen wash has now been filled up. All I need to do is reverse this onto the bay over there so the lads on the warehouse can start offloading it. Whilst it's getting unloaded, I'm going to stick it on brake, and then I can take this off 45 minutes later, park it up, and then I can collect our trailer we're taking for the rest of the day. Using a pole, a bit more leverage. There we go. Let you take over.
Well, I thought you bent that one.
Nah. Looks like it's not loose loaded, doesn't it? At least we know when I reverse back, this is not going to be moving. It seems the bracket is seized right up. Safe to say this one needs a little bit of WD-40. Woo. My word. See better days, these. At least the locks himself. I'm not too bad. Just getting it shut though. Bit of a trusty pole. One container, nice and secured. Really does need a little bit of WD or something on that bracket. Oh well, it's not for us to do, as now it's going back to the container yard, not by me, by another driver, and then it will be shipped off back to China, or I'll load it up with something else. Let's set the ride height. And last of all, let's tuck this back in. There you go. Just departed our yard now for 2:15, and there's been a little bit of a change of plan. One of our drivers making a delivery to Asda earlier on had a little bit of an issue with them. Don't really know the details of it, whatever happened, we got held up for quite a few hours. So the routes have been switched around a little bit, just to help out the other driver that's behind. And now we need to go down to Widnes, make a collection from around the corner of one of our yards. And after collecting from there, I do believe there's quite a high possibility that we're going to be making a collection from our Widnes depot as well. After all, it would make sense to do that because I'm around the corner, but that is if there's anything to collect. To get to Widnes from where I am now, quite nice and easy. Jumping down the M6 southbound, coming off for the M62, following that right down towards Widnes, and then follow the A road all the way down to the client where we're making the collection from. There's only 10 pallets to be collected, but they are normally quite big sized pallets, so we'll see when we get there whether it's going to be 10 pallets or 10 pallet spaces. And if they've got a nice clear yard today, we can reverse in with no problems. Just depends on where the other cars are parked, if there's anything across the way or not. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And of course, the M6 would not be the M6 if it wasn't for so much traffic, let's be honest. The M58, one of my subscribers mentioned to me in the comments saying how much of a great road it is. You never get any traffic. It's true. The M58, you hardly ever get any traffic, but then you come a couple of miles further south to the M6, it's like a car park all the time. It just baffles my head, to be honest with you. It's 2:20. How is this road so busy at this time of the day? It really shouldn't be. Oh well, I'm hourly paid. That's what I get a look at, isn't it? Now, if I was on a day rate and going to Birmingham right now, I probably wouldn't be too happy. But since I'm coming off the next junction, it's fine. It's fine. Don't need to worry about it. I reckon we'll be there just before 3 o'clock. Give or take anyway, it just depends on getting past this little section of the road. Bye bye! Bye bye traffic! There's definitely been an accident round there, hasn't there? That's not just congestion. Foot down, cruise control 56, and away we go. Arrived now over at Widnes, and we're just waiting for this fella to finish getting loaded up, and then we can reverse right in through there. 10 minutes later, it's our time to go in. And we're going straight into there. Try and line the trailer up as much as we can so we get a good reverse angle, and then just guide it in gently. Keep an eye on the passenger side. I keep telling myself I'm going to set you a camera up on either side so you can see in reverse, but I keep forgetting. Sorry about that. Maybe one day I'll get into the habit of doing it. And 5 minutes later, we're exiting the client's yard and on the way to our Widnes depot. Collect 4 pallets from there, and then we're taking a full trailer load over to our depot over in Ashton. Get unloaded, take the trailer back to the yard over at Haydock, and then that's me done for the day. Time is currently 20 to 4. I think I'll be leaving our Widnes depot for maybe 10 past 4. Get down to Ashton for 5 o'clock with traffic, etc. Get unloaded. 6 o'clock finish realistically, I think. So I've got another 2 hours, 20 minutes left to go before we're finishing. Doesn't sound too bad, does it? It's not too bad for a Tuesday. Not really the best place to be parking, still legal, but not the best. There's plenty of other spaces. Up and down that bit of the road we just came from, as you've seen, all the trucks parked over. It's going a bit quick. Go, 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 go. Yeah, there we go. Jumping onto the A562 for about 400 yards, give or take. Just approaching 20 to 5 now. Leaving Widnes and jumping onto the M62 eastbound, following the M6 northbound for about 2 junctions. Actually 3 junctions it is. And then we'll be at Ashton over at Wigan. Roads in theory are meant to be a little bit more quieter due to school holidays, but you wouldn't think it looking on the road in front. Fingers crossed, should be back at the yard for about 10 past 5 to get unloaded. Time is just coming up to 20 past 5, back at Ashton, but unfortunately there's a little bit of a queue for the trucks to get unloaded in our yard. I think I'm about 4th or 5th in the queue, so it could take a little bit longer than expected. Still predicting between 6 and a half past 6 finish, fingers crossed on that. And then we've got traffic getting through Ashton to get back to Haydock. Again, hopefully we just missed all the rush hour traffic because we've been delayed inside the hub. But on that note, I am going to call it a day on the video. So if you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, thank you very much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day, have a great week. As always, keep on trucking and stay safe. Bye for now.